legendary friends. I'm with my powerhouse friend, Melitta Campbell, who is a best-selling author already, or at least best-selling pre-release author. Melitta, how you doing, my friend?
I'm great. Thanks, Edward.
Now, I'm going to say you have absolutely taken off with your new book. Tell us a bit about it and your amazing pre-launch and everything.
Yeah, I'm really excited because it's called The Shy Girl's Guide to Networking, and it's going to be one of a series of books around building a business and building, I think, all the things that people always say, but you can't do that as an introvert. And I think introverts tell themselves, and I was telling myself for a long time, you can't do that, like public speaking and networking and leadership and all of these great things. And I've discovered that actually introverts do these things extremely well once they have a framework and they build their own way of doing things, because it's the kind of standard way is the way of the extrovert. That's the way that people see people doing or assume people are when the people are visible. But you kind of need to rewrite the rules a little bit. And once you do, and you can show up on your own terms, then it's just magical. A whole new world opens up to you.
And what do you mean by rules exactly? You're talking about writing your own rules. What sort of rules are you referring to, Melitta?
Yeah, so when I started networking, for example, and that's why I started the book series with networking, because it's really the most illustrative of my own journey. So when I started out, I was thinking, I have to go out, I have to meet like lots of people, I have to give out lots of business cards, I have to be like really funny and amazing. And I had all this pressure on me. And of course, I didn't do any of that. Just walking in the room, I felt like my legs were going, and I'd already felt like, totally out of place. It's like everyone just looks so at ease, and that wasn't how I felt. And so I felt out of place. When I was going home on the train afterwards, after an event, I would be saying, oh God, you're so stupid. You should have said that. You should have done this, or you did that wrong. And of course, that's never going to be the right mindset to building your confidence and making you feel comfortable, right? But so I tried everything. I tried shadowing other people who looked really or loved networking, but I could never be them. I couldn't emulate what they were doing. It just would never feel right, and it wouldn't be authentic for me. And I read lots of books on networking. As you can see, I'm a bit of a reader. But they always assumed that you were happy to be in the room in the first place. So I really struggled. And then I did this leadership program, and they got us to do some self-coaching around a problem we had. So I chose networking. And then I realized that I'd been doing it all backwards, that I really need to find a different way to give myself permission to network my way and what felt comfortable for me, and break it down and be okay if I just went and had one conversation and then went home. And after I've been there playing full out for an hour, if I was exhausted and just hit that wall where you just don't have anything more to give, that's okay. It's okay to leave, or it's okay to, a lot of the time these events are in hotels. So you could find a quiet corner, read a book for half an hour, and then go back in. That's okay. So it's really finding the rules that would help me feel comfortable and help me feel happy to make mistakes and just try new things and start to enjoy the process. And once I did that, things changed really quickly. I was really surprised.
So in summary, I know you've already answered it, but I just want to hear it in your own words summarized. If anyone or I buy your book, what is the number one transformation it's going to give me?
I think once you learn how to build your confidence, create a vision, really start to get intentional and live in your own truth and show up authentically, I think that impacts everything you do in life. It's not just about networking. So, and that's certainly what I found. Once I started to feel more comfortable networking, I started to feel, okay, maybe I could do public speaking. And then I'm now a TEDx speaker coach, and I speak around the world. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I could start a business, even though I don't speak the local language where I live, so it just made me a lot braver to try new things. And so it's just, I think the transformation you get is that you realize you have so much more to give than perhaps you realize right now.
Incredible. Look, I'll tell you what's exciting. And just before we were speaking to your publisher, Davies, in another interview, and Bernie was saying that So it's in pre-order mode, but you've already hit bestseller or something. Congratulations, Melitta. You've got to be happy about that one.
I'm really excited. And not only because, well, I live in Switzerland now, so it's bestseller in the UK. And I have a bit of a presence, but that's not where my core network is. So I love that the book title alone is resonating with people. And it's also become a bestseller in Switzerland. Well, we don't have Amazon in Switzerland, but in Germany. So where, of course, it's in English and it's all the books are in there. Most of the books are in German. So again, it's something that seems to be really resonating with people. So I'm really excited to see where that goes and to see how, well, to hear those stories of how it helps other people as well.
Incredible. Melitta, thank you. I want to give you the final words and closing thoughts. Final words to you, my friend.
I think my final words would be to, if you are an introvert or even an extrovert, you know, this book really gives you the road to run on, the tracks to follow, but just really don't underestimate yourself. Don't think you can't do things just because you're an introvert. What I've learned is actually introverts have so many hidden superpowers that people just aren't aware of, and we can really use these in so many different ways to make a difference. And so yeah, just get out there and start to explore and see where this world of connection can take you.